What's going on, Panther Nation? Today is going to be quite a quick show. We have a lot to discuss in a little bit of time. So we're going to just discuss the Giants game and all the rumors and everything in Panther Nation today. So stay tuned. This is the Black Catz Podcast.
Y'all know what time it is. Why? I like to introduce the song. Bow, and present to many. Carolina-Panthers. Let go. There we go again. You know we about to show out, cause we know we gon' win. We ready for the kick out, so go on, let us in. So we can get the kids on and show you how we dance. Black, blue, silver, white, black, blue, yeah, black, blue, silver, white, black, blue, yeah. Game face on, ready for whatever. Rain, sleet, snow, go through any weather. We gon' play to win, as long as we together. We gon' take it out, cause ain't nobody better. Hard up.
Welcome to the Black Catz Podcast. There has been a lot going on this week. A lot of bad. As you know, the Giants game, and I'm going to say this, and because I tried to think of a more disappointing and embarrassing loss in Carolina Panthers history. And I know there's a lot, but to me, this is the absolute worst loss that I can ever think of. This Giants team is no good. They were 1-5 for a reason. This Giants team, the defense is terrible. This Giants team should have gotten blown out. I'm tired of giving the Carolina Panthers the benefit of the doubt. And for everyone that wants to blame Matt Rule, oh, he's not a good coach, he's a college coach. Well, this is not the podcast for you, because you're not going to like what I say. Because people that don't, there's 20 different NFL teams out there, probably more, but let's just say 20, at least 20 teams that would love to have Matt Rule as their head coach right now. We're just gonna see, the job of the coaches is to put the players in the best position to win and the best position to be successful. Y'all talk about Joe Brady. How isn't he doing that? When you look at film and actually know what you're talking about, there's receivers running wide open. There's people that aren't doing their job. That's not on the coaches. Yeah, don't get me wrong, the coaches aren't perfect by any means. But this is their second year. A rebuild. Did you guys think we were going to the Super Bowl? If you did, then that is on you. This is a rebuild. In the second year, the defense is much improved. Do people remember how bad the defense was 2 years ago? Worst defense in probably Carolina history. And the defense is much improved. Now we're going to get Stephon Gilmore back. All of that. The offense has weapons. But there are some questions about the offense. The main question is Sam Darnold. He came out starting looking good. Looked really good. Everybody thinking that he's the savior. Give it time. And they'll show you who they truly are. Now, a lot of the time, I'm going to talk about the Giants game. Just give me a second, because I'm really trying to see where a lot of these fans are coming from, because a lot of times I hear people blame the offensive line all the time. Now, the offensive line isn't great or good by any means, but it's by far not the worst in the NFL. Most of his interceptions come on unpressured throws. I'm going to say it one more time. Most of his interceptions come on unpressured throws. Like the one end of the Giants game. It was 3 blue jerseys around DJ Moore. And what did he do? He still threw it. And it wasn't accurate. I can see if he doesn't have the arm strength, the arm talent to throw that ball and fit it in. Shoot, I don't even know. They have so many defenders over there. I don't even know if Aaron Rodgers could have thrown that. So you damn sure you know that Sam Darnold can't. Nobody was in his face. He threw that. This Giants game was a disgrace, because this Giants game showed, we couldn't even score a touchdown. They had to replace him with P.J. Walker. Now, P.J. Walker isn't the savior either. But when he came in, he only had like 4 throws. But when he came in, he made good decisions. He had one bad decision, but he made good decisions, and he at least showed that he has a stronger arm than Sam Darnold. If it was me, I'm going to just tell you straight out, I am going to bench Sam Darnold for a game. Start P.J. Walker and see how that works. Because Sam Darnold, it's so frustrating, because, and it's not even just him. It's like, what is with all these drops? Robbie Anderson got freaking paid, and he is sitting there nonchalantly, oh, my bad, I dropped this. Oh, my bad. Do your job. And that's it. I'm not trying to sound like the Patriots or anything. Just do your job. You got paid handsomely to play up to the standard. Yet, I don't see you catching these bombs, and that's the thing too. This is the only thing I will say about the coaching staff. Joe Brady, we need to stop designing stuff for him, and we need to stop acting like he's a possession receiver and just throw the ball deep to him. But then again, Sam Darnold has to freaking make the throw. Like, he's missed Robbie Anderson probably like 5 times this year on a deep ball. It is certainly ridiculous. We made Daniel Jones. Our defense always holds in the first half. Our defense looks really damn good in the first half. Just go back there. Nobody's really scoring on them. Even Dallas didn't score on them. But guess what happens? In the second half, the offense can't move the ball. I know Christian McCaffrey is this megastar, but you cannot tell me that just because we don't have Christian McCaffrey, we cannot move this ball. So what's happening is the offense is not moving the ball. So by time the defense in the second half, they're already getting worn out. They're getting tired. It's no reason a defense should have in one game ran 100 plays. 100! A lot of defenses, the elite defenses, they only run like 50, maybe 60. The good defenses only run about 70, 75. And that is even high. Like, that is why our defense looks the way it looks. Now, I am very, very excited about getting Stephon Gilmore back. We'll see what he has left in the tank. Hopefully, he adds a new element. And then C.J. Henderson's coming back this week. Our secondary should be great. But guess what? If they could just run the ball on us, like the last 3 weeks teams have been doing, we did okay with the Giants, but they didn't have Saquon. If teams can just run the ball on us, guess what? Nobody's going to want to pass. And what is going on? What's happening with this Brian Burns? I love Brian Burns, but what's happening with him? What's happening with Reddick? Where's our pass rush? I don't care about you getting you. That is an excuse. I do not care about you getting chipped. I do not care about you getting double teamed. The elite defenders, defensive players, they get through it. Aaron Donald gets triple teamed most of the time. He still makes an impact. I don't want to hear any of that. I'm tired of giving this team excuse after excuse after excuse. It was cute when we went against the Dallas Cowboys and we came back and all that kind of stuff, and then that was okay, whatever. But now, what is the difference? And we're facing these bad teams and we're not even competing. We let the Eagles come back. The Eagles absolutely suck. I don't care about the scores. And I said it last week. Jalen Hurts is the black version of Tim Tebow. He doesn't do anything the whole game, but he pads his stats at the end. He's not a good quarterback. And we let that come back on us. That Giants game, it angered me so much. Not because we lost. Yeah, we lost. I really thought we was going to win, but we lost. But it's how we lost. We got dominated by a not very good Giants team. And that's the problem. That is the issue that I'm having. Now, there are rumors that we have been in and out on the Deshaun Watson trade. Let me tell you this. Unless we trade for him in the offseason, that trade will be a pointless trade. And I don't care if this is an unpopular opinion. I'm not giving up 3 first-round picks. I'm not giving up Christian McCaffrey. You may can squeeze 2 first-rounders out of me, but his value is well devalued right now. Some team will give it up, but I don't think Carolina should. That is mortgaging your future all the way. And then we'll probably have to give them some really good defensive players too. Not doing it. This team is a quarterback away from being an elite team. A quarterback in a couple pieces on the O-line away, I should say, from being an elite team. I'd rather draft a quarterback. I'd rather, like, if we finish, if we're still going on this slope, we'll be high enough to get a relatively decent quarterback. And I get it. Deshaun Watson is this megastar. But I have seen this megastar be on a team that went 4-12. I've seen this megastar put up a bunch of stats, but doesn't translate into wins. So I get why people want him. But to me, I want him too. But at what cost? That is the question. I'm not going to give up an arm and a leg for him. Nope, not going to do it. I love the way our team is constructed. I love the way that we're coached. There's not a lot of mental errors and everything like that. You know, Matt Rule, I think he's a hell of a coach. He's a hell of a motivator. He knows what he's doing. Just give him time. You know, they say that saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. And it's absolutely true. It took time to build it. And that's what he's doing. Be patient. Be supportive. Be the Carolina Panthers. All right, that's just about all we have for today. Like I said, it was going to be a quick one. Thank you guys so much. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're still listening, I appreciate everything that you guys do. I see that I am, people downloaded my podcast or the podcast and everything off of these podcast websites, which is fine. I appreciate all of that. But please go to my YouTube, the Black Catz podcast. Go to my YouTube, like, share, subscribe. We're trying to get everything going. So thank you guys so much. And don't forget, if you're not a Panther fan, you're not a fan at all. One love.
Win, that's the anthem. Show up to your city and make a lot of noise. And they be like, who that? Panther! Yeah, we be going hard and we be going strong. We known everywhere, cause we be putting on. Losing no condone that. Point blank period. Shut the league down, cause it is that serious. There we go again. You know we about to show out, cause we know we gon' win. We ready for the kickoff, so go on, let us in, so we can hit the end zone and show you how we dance. Black, blue, silver, white, black, blue, we go again, yeah. Black, blue, silver, white, black, blue, we gon' get it, yeah.